So we're at First Alternative Co-op Grocery in Corvallis. And normally I don't go around filming alternative grocery stores, but this one has a really special history. And a nice lady named Donna, who's in charge of marketing, has agreed to show us around. So we're gonna come in the store and look around and see if we can't find out more.
I'm Donna Kaiser. I'm the marketing manager at First Alternative Co-op in Corvallis, Oregon. And I just want to show you some cool sustainability things that we do in our store. We're not just a grocery store. We do a lot of outreach into our community, and we do a lot of things that you wouldn't think of as a grocery store. So the first one is our beans for bags.
Okay, let's head on over there. So we just opened the automatic door, and I'm going to close up on beans for bags. All right.
So this program is when people bring their own shopping bags, and lady at the register is a good example. She brought her own bag with her. She will get a bean for bringing that bag, and then she will choose one of these organizations to donate that to. These are all local organizations.
So the first one here is the
Jackson Street Youth Shelter.
Okay, and then
our own recycling center.
I saw that. It's nice.
Our Wildlife Rehabilitation Center.
Oh, excellent.
And our Greenbelt Land Trust that works on keeping green areas in our town.
And oh, hang on, keep going down. You guys have four different
choices. You donate your bean to whichever you want. These turn into a nickel. Each one of these beans represents a nickel to donate to that organization. And we donate about $9,000 a year to local organizations through this program. And people love it.
All right, we're here in the chocolate section. Tell us about your chocolate.
All of our chocolate in our store has been source verified. So we know that it comes from a farm that does not use slave labor, does not use child labor to harvest the chocolate. We went through this about a year and a half ago. And not only our plain straight chocolate bars, but any product that has chocolate in it the source is verified, so we know where the chocolate's coming from. If a company won't verify their chocolate, where they get it from, then we don't carry their product.
Astra, did you know that some little kids have to harvest the beans, the chocolate beans, the cocoa beans?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that? Kids your age would have to work. So all those chocolate bars you see at the regular grocery store, a lot of little kids had to work really hard to go do that. What do you think about that?
I don't know. It's kind of.
Is it? Do you want to go work in the fields 12 hours a day?
No.
No. That's why what they're doing here is really important, because they're telling people that use child labor, slave labor, they're not going to buy their product. It's kind of like a protest. And here is the chocolate. And we're going to head on to the rest of the store now. Come to the wine section for a little peace and quiet, but we're not going to talk about wine. We're going to talk about how First Alternative Co-op is different from, say, like a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's. And I think a lot of people don't understand the difference between these types of grocery stores. They just say, oh, it's an organic store, and they lump them all together, but that's not true. What can you tell us about that, Donna?
The difference between a co-op and a corporation is that we are owned by our community. So we have over 7,100 people in our community that own a share of our co-op, and they are the ones who benefit from any profits that we have. Profits from a co-op do not go into the pockets of the managers or the general manager. Those people get a salary, and that salary stays constant. And if there's a profit made by the store, then that's either put back into the business to do upgrades, remodels, expansions, or it is given back to the owners in the form of a dividend.
So Donna, what's rain harvesting? How does that work at your store?
Rain harvesting is collecting the water that comes off of our roof, and we collect it in a tank. We then use that to water our plants on site. We're right now working with the City of Corvallis and the Corvallis Sustainability Coalition to reduce our water use, and the goal is to reduce it by 50% by 2012. So we have a grant to put in more water tanks to collect more water off of our roofs, and ways to deal with our wastewater, ways to make less wastewater.
And then you also have solar panels.
Yes, we do. We have a commitment in our budget through our managers to provide $20,000 a year of new sustainable ways to run our store.
So we're here at the recycling center, and I was really impressed by this. I know in Austin, where I live, Whole Foods had tried to recycle for a while on site, but they had to stop taking local recycling because of the volume. But they have their own facility here, and Donna's going to talk to us a little bit about that while I pan around.
So this is run by the co-op. We have a manager that runs this area and staff that staff it daily. We take not only commingled recycling, we offer that for people who don't have curbside pickup, so they have a place to bring their recycling to. We also take all kinds of hard and soft plastic, whether you think it's recyclable or not. We have a place we can take it, that some of it is actually turned back into crude oil. We accept freezer containers, things that have touched food, and which is something that our local trash company does not take. We accept styrofoam, and we do charge a small amount for styrofoam just because we have to pay to take it up to Portland and pay someone to break it down and put it in bags, and as you can see there's lots of bags of styrofoam. We take scrap metal, we take wine corks, we take batteries.
And so there's the styrofoam there. You take batteries.
We take agricultural, like flower pots and twine. And this place is busy a lot. Lots of our community members use the recycling center.
And there's curbside recycling in Corvallis, but this is more detailed. You take a lot of different types of materials not normally accepted.
Correct.
All right, well thank you. I've got my special gear on, and so does Donna, and we're going to film the kitchen. We're going to walk slow. And, all right, behave yourself. Wow, see, I love to cook. These people look happy.
So this is our kitchen. Our store is called First Alternative, and our food that we make through here is from Feast Alternative.
Feast Alternative.
And so these are the cooks who provide all the food that is sold out of our deli. And we sell a lot of food. Then we have a bakery, and we have the kitchen, and we have about 16 to 18 people on staff in here that work full-time, and they cook all day long. And we use all organic foods as much as possible. We use all local meats, we use all natural foods, and it's excellent stuff.
Wow, and there goes Cindy, who won't talk to me. Cindy, come over here for a second. Please, you are it. All right, right here. We're in the center. Now, what is the best thing you make in this kitchen?
Oh my goodness. Oh, we make so many things. Our baked goods are fabulous. Our soups are fabulous. Our hot bar is fabulous. Our hummus. I mean,
I'm a hummus aficionado. I'll have to try it.
We do it all here.
So, how long have you lived in Corvallis?
12 years.
Seriously? 12 years. And if I wanted to live in Oregon, would you recommend Corvallis, or what's your recommendation?
Especially for raising children, I highly recommend Corvallis. I recommend, Portland's a little bit too big for me, but I grew up there. What other town? And then a lot of the little towns outside, Philomath.
The Willamette Valley is nice.
Yes.
A lot of agriculture.
Yes. Well, and grass seed.
And grass seed.
Production.
That's right.
This is a sucky time of year, sorry.
That's okay. No,
sorry, Farmer Bill.
Your opinion counts. So, and you cook at home, or this is...
Are you kidding?
You don't?
I do. And my husband cooks, thank goodness. So when I cook too much, then he cooks.
Hey, this kitchen looks like it's hopping. Like,
it is.
People really get going in here. I want to come in closer, but I'm not wearing the right gear.
Yeah, well, it's just...
They can come and wave. They can wave. If they want to be on TV.
Wave to the camera.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey. What you cooking?
Some steaks.
Some
chili.
Oh, steaks for chili. Steaks for chili. All right. Thank you, ladies, for letting me see your kitchen. It's the first kitchen I've been able to see on my trip.